talked about your dick being in the car.
No,
Richard Nixon.
no, we don't need to redo that shit.
About Richard Nixon being in your car and you not having your big black dick.
Okay. Thank goodness.
I'm Michael.
I'm Jacob.
This is What the Fuck. And you just walked into What the Fuck.
Holy shit. Yeah.
So business first, as always.
Good.
It's October.
All right.
We had a great event yesterday.
Yeah, I'm sorry I missed it.
With Bruce Bush from Karen Cigars. If you missed it, well, it sucks to be you.
Yeah, sucks to be
Great deal. Sold a shit ton of Karen cigars.
Oh, yeah.
Smoked a shit ton of Karen cigars.
Well, every time that there's a cigar event here, it always turns out very well. And I got to applaud Lowside Cigar Lounge because they keep on doing these events. They do sales on the cigars that they're featuring at that point in time.
Well, giveaways, not sales.
Well, there's giveaways, but there's...
We sell a lot.
Yeah, there's...
But they're not...
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, of course, you know, it's a good gathering. And then you learn a lot about cigars.
And Bruce is the vice president of that company, so he's short of an owner. He's a high mucky muck.
Oh yeah.
Now I would love to get Karen herself here.
There is an option.
There's an option. Holy shit! We might get the incredibly attractive Karen Berger down here. Nothing sexier to me than a woman with a cigar in her mouth. Hey.
But what if I just sit quietly in a corner in a chair?
Is there a cuck chair I can sit in?
You can't keep my hands out of my pants or yours? No. Hey, I'll be gripped tightly on a cigar.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Nice big stick.
We'll have to get restraints.
Okay. Whoa, hey, I didn't know it was that kind of party, Jeff.
All right.
So we've got a very special cigar for October.
Okay.
Very limited release.
Okay.
Very, very limited. We're lucky to have some.
Okay.
I happen to rob these from my wife's personal stash.
Ooh, shit. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I appreciate you.
Oh, you got threatened. Yeah.
I robbed these from her personal stash. These are Drew Estates, or Deadwood Girl by Drew Estates, Dio de las Muertes. Day of the Dead cigars. And they've got that wonderful, slightly sweet pipe tobacco Drew Estates flavor.
Yeah.
But
I noticed
not
that
overwhelming.
I noticed that as soon as I put the cigar into my mouth. I was like, ooh, that is nice. That's delectable. Thank you very much.
Our palate that knows everything, Tedley, has described this to me as hints of bullshit with some mucky muck and McBaron vanilla pipe tobacco. Exactly. I love Ted, but he's got a palate like you wouldn't believe. But yes, McBaron vanilla flake, which is a favorite of mine in pipe tobaccos. So I'm really looking forward to this cigar. I haven't had one yet.
Mm.
And I'm glad they make it in a cigar because I have no patience for pipe tobacco. Don't have the mindset.
No, very, 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 very tasty.
Well, definitely a cigar you should stick in your pipe and smoke.
Yeah.
So speaking of sticking things in your pipe and smoking them, what do we got?
We have a lot. I mean, everything from local all the way out.
To what the fuck is this shit?
I mean, where do you want to start?
Let's start with local corruption.
Okay.
I'm ready to be corrupt. How about you?
Allegedly?
Allegedly? Well, no, this has actually been verified.
No, okay.
Been verified. So, what's the best way to hide somebody bribing you as a politician?
Donations.
Exactly. You start a foundation. You start a foundation, a charity, if you would.
Okay.
Now, my favorite charity is the Mike Should Smoke More Cigar charity. Donations available on Patreon right now.
Stick that in your pipe and smoke it.
So,
sort of like the Clinton Foundation?
Mm-hmm.
Or,
The Obama Foundation?
The California one that the CEO just got freaking indicted because...
The BLM?
No, not that one. They couldn't figure out where all the homeless money went to?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that one.
So we've got something that smells the same, When it quacks like a duck, it waddles like a duck, it flies, it likes water, and it shits in my damn pool, it might be a duck. So, BOCC member Strickland,
Okay.
District 5, has her Deborah Strickland Foundation, okay?
Okay.
Her own personal charity. Now, oddly enough, two things have happened in the recent past that kind of align together.
Okay.
Number one, are you expecting a check from VEA, your dividend?
I have no idea.
Yeah, we're supposed to be getting dividends because we're owners. We're not getting those this year.
Oh.
You know why?
Because they did a charitable donation on our behalf.
$1.5 million to the Strickland Foundation.
Ew.
For what?
These are not connected in any way, shape, or form, but you were telling me just before we aired, where's the fairgrounds?
Well, the current fairgrounds were Petrick, but now we have
No, the official fairgrounds
that have been in work since
are located in
1999.
They're located in what district?
I don't know exactly the district.
Off
It's
Gamebird.
Gamebird and 160.
That's right. You know where?
South side?
It's on the south side. Puts it squarely.
That's
in
the south side?
Strickland's
Well,
district.
anything south of Gamebird is District 5.
No, it's north.
No, north is District 4.
No, it's north of Gamebird.
No.
Oh, never mind. I can't make
No,
those
it's
connections.
north
Oh, the
of Gamebird.
fairgrounds
The
are.
fairgrounds are
Okay.
north of Gamebird.
Then they're in District
There's only
4.
a small section, and this was the age old, where they talked about a maintenance building being on the south.
Oh,
Okay.
I wonder if that's what's getting the electrical. And
No.
service.
I went through.
Well, I wonder where the electrical service is going in.
The electrical service is looking like it's going all in the actual fairgrounds. I was reading on the Nextdoor app. My wife also helps me do some research.
Well, I withdraw my complaint and insert yours.
Well, I'm sitting there, and I'm kind of annoyed by it because at that point in time, I was seeing that I have to actually bring this up via my email right quick.
But my initial complaint stands that she did receive in her foundation, which is a 501c3, so the books are open to anybody. I went and researched this. She did receive that donation from VEA of $1.5 million.
Well, this is a draft.
I wonder.
Members of VEA do not have a chance to.
This is a draft for the next meeting. To get discussion, deliberation to approve, amend, and improve, or reject memorandum of understanding with Nye County, the town of Pahrump, and Valley Electric Association for the development of electrical and telecommunications infrastructure services, and execute the memorandum of understanding. This looks and appears to be them talking about putting the electrical into
Okay.
the fairgrounds.
So let me reinsert, because I pulled out and I'm coming back in.
Okay.
Where's your big black dick? In the
yeah.
car.
Oh.
I wonder what her vote was beforehand. What her vote was gonna be, and what her vote's gonna be now.
Well, it's funny because looking at the website, looking at the town's website for the parks, they had the whole background of the fairgrounds,
Okay.
and I actually went through in depth and downloaded the PDF.
Harley.
The nice little I don't know, hey, this is what we've done so far for the fairgrounds.
Nothing.
No.
We dug a hole.
Nope. They've actually done a lot for the fairgrounds, such as the well, such as doing that. And I saw
I want my amusement park.
what looked like it was originally scratched on to like just drafting paper. And then over time, what has happened? Because we covered this on here where we were like, why the fuck do we need four soccer fields, football fields, baseball fields, little league fields, all on this compound? Oh, we both agreed the off-highway vehicle park, not a bad idea.
No.
Not a bad
A
idea.
little more controlled than riding in the desert.
Yeah, a little bit more controlled than riding in the desert, and you can have that where it's like, yeah. And we know that out here, there's a lot of us that are off-road community where we're like, yeah,
It's a good place to learn.
Yes. So, but looking at the proposed soccer field and the proposed civic center, the outline is roughly the size of a soccer field
Fair enough.
for their civic center.
Does that include Judge Wanker's private chambers with the steam shower, the massage table, and the workout room?
I have no idea.
That's in the current building.
Okay.
Here's a question. If they put in a civic center there, are they finally going to get to do what they wanted to do that we
Oh, and
talked about?
sell
Oh.
the Bob Root
divest
Center?
of The Bob Root?
Yeah, that shouldn't. No, that should still be an active location and
So-
everything else.
Well,
Here's my next question.
Maybe-
Did they no bid the internet service out there?
Did they no bid the internet service out there?
I wonder if they did.
VEA,
If
Is a
VEA
provider.
got a no bid contract on it.
Oh yeah, because that's what I'm
but
wondering.
there are other providers.
There are
That's
other
what I'm-
providers
well-
in that area.
We have a lot of electrical people out here.
Well, VEA is the only one. They have the enforced monopoly.
They have the enforced monopoly. Well, it's kind of funny because the city fought. Who's the big water provider around here?
Great Basin.
Oh, that's
Great
right. They fought the
Basin.
fuck out of Great Basin, even took it to court, so that way the city of Pahrump could dig their own well versus
Yes,
having to go with
absolutely.
Great Basin. So even though Great Basin has the monopoly on being city water, the city went, no, we can dig a well and we can do that way.
But Elon, if you're listening, you should sue the county here. So should Rise
Optimum.
and Optimum and T-Mobile and Verizon,
Yeah.
because all of those provide service here.
hmm
And if they're going to do this as a no bid,
Yeah.
That's shady.
that's shady as shit.
Well, the
especially with a
telecommunications-
$1.5 million donation to a BOCC member.
Yeah. Into
Now-
their foundation.
Let's talk about the fairgrounds, because we have our expert on it. It's our usual Saturday. What the hell is wrong with the town board?
From somebody who's lived in this
You-
town long
For somebody who actually fought this fight.
You do realize it doesn't exist anymore.
Yes.
Yeah.
But what the hell was wrong with the town board? So let's talk about Harley World. Because everybody needs to know about Harley World. Because that was the original plan for those fairgrounds, wasn't it?
Was Harley World?
Harley World. Jeff,
Fuck
tell
is
us about
Harley
Harley World.
Harley Culkin, former
Town board member.
Pahrump figure and town board member, for years had promoted the idea of having a theme park in his town.
Oh.
Harley World.
And when he became a town board member, he wanted that to be his legacy.
His mark on the town.
Yes.
Yeah. His mark on the town
shit
is
smear?
a skid mark.
Now, granted, if you did like a full-on fairgrounds type thing where all of a sudden you had permanent roller coasters like that, and actually we could actually have some draw.
Well, this was actually a pretty good idea, let's say, in the 1970s, 80s, and
Oh, you mean
to
when amused park?
90s? Correct. After about 1997, this was no longer such a winning idea. Amusement parks have had a rough time. I don't know why, but
They
they've
still
had
are.
Yeah, they've
You
had a
know,
rough
Six
time the
Flags is
last
closing up.
27 years. And as Six Flags were closing, Harley wanted to create an amusement park.
Yeah, no.
And how did he do a study? Because I'm sure he did a study. Blue ribbon study?
Well, they shot his idea down.
Oh, okay.
but
Yes, that was one of the great ideas that came out of the former town board. To drop it in an amusement park. Oh, and a water park. And the water park.
Well, you need to have a water park if you're putting an amusement park in a place where it's 110 degrees in July.
Yeah, but
Do
you still
you
need
know
an
where
amusement
we
park
had
run and
an
operate in the
amusement
winter,
park
so that way it can be ran year round.
when I was in Da Nang? We had a
What?
water park.
It is kind of it is kind of interesting. I'm going to bring this back full circle. Is there is the Mountain Falls South is an entire different development, and this is where they can build up to 5,160 houses.
Multiply by 4.
These are single family residents.
Right, multiply by 4.
Oh, people.
Yeah.
Okay.
The average number of people.
But They have yet to build a single house of that, but the development agreement is effective through the end of 2029, and that would fall south of Game Bird.
Yes, it would be.
And part of that
is probably
is
going to sell those homes.
they're trying to create a location for where you can buy homes right there with a walk path right there off of 160.
Oh, like a sales office.
Yeah, a model home development.
Yeah.
They're trying to do that.
You know how Soho is south of Houston Street in New York City.
So does Sopa?
So what? Yeah. So if we had some sort of neat community to named after south of Game Bird, we could call it maybe So Gay.
Wow. Only if you stop right at the pit stop and you don't go any further south, because then it's a foot fetish.
Oh my!
That means like you're living at the belly button then.
Well, you're living at the foot fetish.
Yeah. Dude, it's not even a foot fetish at that point in time.
It's toe jam.
It's the toesies. That's it.
Hey, are they cute?
I don't know. I haven't-
Belly button to Pahrump. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Better than the asshole. Looking at you, Bosco's bitch.
So, yeah, there is a under the development agreement between Nye County and Advin, the February Mountain Falls South is authorized for that, but they're trying to build out a little bit more and try to create like and it was voted on, and they were like, to the understanding, this would be no more roofs being built.
And that proved to be a lie.
And I'm sitting there and going, but this is for them to have the sales locations. It's a walkway to get you to the model homes, the 26 more homes that they're building that they've already been approved for. But the other one,
somebody check-
5,160,
Math
has
wizard,
not been approved yet.
is 26 more than 0?
Yes, and the other thing is, it's not like they're going to build them, use them to sell things, and then at the end just tear them down. No, they're going to eventually sell the models. That's what every home builder does.
So, yeah, I was a wee bit perturbed with that headline.
A wee bit?
Oh, just a wee bit. Trying to bring it up directly so that way I can get a... Yeah.
While you're doing that, I will say that Fall Fest went off very nicely.
Yeah.
There were... Okay. Shit-stained murderer that runs a bar in town. I won't mention which bar, but it's fairly dry. And smoke-free.
Yeah.
Who was concerned about how dangerous Fall Fest is and how she's not having a trunk or treat this year because of how dangerous Pahrump is in taking her children into Vegas to a jump park. You know how many violin incidents we had at the Fall Fest?
0.
We had 1 for 15. A couple of girls slapped each other.
Oh, geez, that's a typical day at the high school, I
Wow.
think.
No, a typical day at the middle school is the...
It's Lord of the fucking Flies.
well, Lord of the Flies, as well as...
Fight Club?
No, if you...
Well, we can't talk about that.
You got it. But somebody had a controlled substance in a large amount down there, and the
yeah.
dogs had to be called in.
Was that one of the teachers?
No, it was one of your
No.
students.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
I was like, dude, was somebody trying to give away their ADHD pills? Just... Yeah, I don't know.
Was John Falcon hanging around down there?
Wow.
Allegedly.
Oh, remember, this is the same bar owner who sent her teenage son to live elsewhere because this town is...
Yes, this town is so dangerous. You know.
Yeah, I'm getting kind
Well,
of
it
tired
is.
of
It's a
hearing-
dangerous town. We have murderers running bars.
Yeah.
And that's not allegedly.
Yeah.
That is a due conviction in a court of law by a jury of her peers.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay, so what else we got?
Oh, this is the direct quote. The 2.02 acre located directly on Highway 160 will be devoted to a Welcome to Pahrump New Home Finding Center and visitor parking. A pedestrian pathway will connect the Welcome Center to the model homes to be constructed on this site.
Okay, can I
was...
contribute on what the sign should say? Welcome to Pahrump. We got horse.
You
gonna get the wrong idea of Pahrump if this is what they see as the welcome center. They're not gonna understand Pahrump one bit.
There's a lot of people who don't,
Yeah.
and this was. So
Welcome
who runs?
to Pahrump. Use our hookers. Now go home.
Who runs District 4?
4 is Bosco's bitch.
Okay. So and this was John Kronig wanted to clarify
Johnny?
before the board
John is
voted on this. My understanding is that it would add no new rooftops. There's a certain number of you guys applied to build, and whether we added this or not, that stays the same. Right? That stays the same, and there's no additional usage of water? Question mark. So there's, yeah, they're
call bullshit, John.
they're literally trying to build this a 62 lot model home park. Yeah. So it's just kind of interesting to see that they're trying to, because I mean, there's a lot of great land for builds out here.
You know where the best place to build?
Where?
Off of 160 in Leslie.
Okay.
I hear there's an underground home for sale up there.
Oh wow. Well, no.
Or is it up by Iran?
Now it's just underground. There's no longer a home there.
It's not. Nobody's.
Oh, they
living.
bulldoze it?
From what I read up on, after the body was taken out, the sheriff said, "Hey, so that way they tried to leave it undisclosed as much as humanly possible, so that way they could destroy it,
Another person taking.
so that way another person doesn't move into it."
Okay, so here's my query.
Mm-hmm.
The individual in said home was found asphyxiated forcibly. Strangled.
Wow.
Without
With
a wallet.
I did
or
not.
with his wallet devoid of contents.
Yeah, without. Yeah.
My query becomes, was the asphyxiation voluntary?
Jeez.
As in, like
David Carradine?
Well, it could be. Well, because there's a difference in my mind whether you preserve the site or not. If it was a voluntary asphyxiation, whether that be suicide or death by misadventure, bulldozing the location makes a little bit of sense.
yeah.
If the asphyxiation was anything other than voluntary, assisted,
It is now a crime scene, and they bulldozed it over.
exactly. Now the evidence is destroyed. And this is an ongoing investigation, supposedly.
Yeah.
But you just bulldozed the crime scene.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
but that would be a cover-up, right?
Well, that would be a cover-up, Jeff.
Literally with.
wouldn't it be more of a fill-in? So, yeah.
We're awful human beings. Straight to hell with all of us.
Yeah.
So we've got some other things going on in the state. You want to jump to state? Unless you got something else localized?
I mean, hand dug home, 15 foot below grade.
In a hole. In the ground.
Sorry, the sheriff
This sounds
plans
like a
to
sales brochure.
dispose of the
Hey,
location.
are these underground model homes they're going to build?
Well, in a hole in the ground, there lived a hobbit. Not a nasty, dirty hole, but a dry, sandy hole.
Correction. The sheriff plans.
Oh, okay,
on filling it.
okay.
And
So I withdraw my objection.
and they wouldn't need roofs, so we could do more construction with no roof.
That's a root.
Hey, that's what we do. Roofless homes,
Jesus.
all underground. So
Hey, I will say this.
yes,
Your library is doing an e-waste recycling event.
Yeah, we
next
are.
Saturday
yes, we are.
from 10 to 2.
And that's unlike the dump.
Yeah.
It's not going to cost you an arm and a leg.
Well, I was seeing this. They're accepting appliances, refrigerators, washers, dryer, fax machines, gaming equipment, and copiers, all the way down to obsolete cell phones, adapters, and chargers, keyboards, and mice.
Squeak.
The electric ones,
Oh.
not the...
Not the one Richard Gere puts up his ass.
No, I was thinking about the ones that are always near horse property,
Oh, okay.
not those. Yeah, well, I mean, the kangaroo mice just freak me out because they're the ones that just like hop up and you're like, what the?
Yeah.
I was like, I now realize that Pahrump is trying to be more and more like Australia.
Everything will kill you, mate.
If we act like everything will kill you out here, then more people will stay away. But apparently, that's what people do out here. They're like, we don't want more people. We don't want more things. But they're happy as hell when a chain restaurant comes in. They're like, we need an Olive Garden.
Oh, second Denny's?
A second Denny's, yes.
One more thing to mention.
What do you got?
Is, remote area medical
Oh, yes.
is
Ram.
this weekend.
Yes.
Tomorrow is the last day.
If
Okay.
you're indigent and needs your pecker checked, go down there and see him.
All right.
Yeah, for
so
vision, dental, medical.
I have one thing that's sort of local, but also reaching out to Vegas.
Fuck Vegas.
Well, I understand that, but Green Valley Grocery.
Okay. Which one? The good one,
Green-
the bad one, or the other one?
Well, it is the chain has been sold. Yep. The chain of the Las Vegas-based convenience store chain, Green Valley Grocery, announced a deal to sell its locations to Anabi Oil?
Habib?
ANABI Oil.
Habibi.
This is the parent company of Rebel brand
Oh, shit.
gas stations.
More rebels. Why
So,
don't we get a damn 7-Eleven out here?
well, I'm just letting you know
I want a Slurpee.
that Green Valley Groceries,
Thanks, we'll come again.
it's still set up for sale at that point in time. Yeah, and the thing is that the
I've got a great location for a rebel. You know where we should put it?
right in front of Yale.
No, we should put it right there at the corner of Basin and 160.
Oh, this shit again. Fuck.
Right there at Basin and 160.
I thought you
I've got
said
some-
Homestead in 160.
No,
you know.
Basin and 160. Where the Bob Brew Center is. I hear it's for sale.
Going back to that again. Well, the interesting thing about this is that the parent company sat there and said Green Valley Groceries will stick around by name.
Very good.
You know what that means?
No.
The same thing I grew up with Starbucks and Seattle's Best. They're going to keep the name and probably just go, okay, you guys are going to have the same things now. And I'm like,
They already have most of the same things. Hostess and shitty coffee. And...
but they're just keeping the name. So, like, Seattle's Best
Yes.
is still Starbucks coffee when it comes down to the grounds.
I wonder if they're keeping the name because they have to have a gaming license because they have slot
that
machines in
could
there.
be it, too.
I wonder if that's part of it.
So,
If they keep the name, do they not need to get a new gaming license?
don't know. At that point in time, I am just looking at it and just going, well, son of a bitch. Because, you know, we have our choices of gas stations
Terrible,
here.
terrible.
But Green Valley Grocery was based out of Vegas, but, like, it's all the way up
Yeah.
into other portions of this, where that's pretty much the only grocery store, convenience store, that some of these towns actually have. So it's, yeah.
Goldfield.
So just a heads up,
Goldfield.
if you're going through the backwoods and everything else,
Yeah.
you might see some pricing changes because now Rebel, the parent company that owns Rebel, now owns or
Really?
is purchasing Green Valley Grocery.
Denver? What the hell are you doing in Denver? My Little Pony? My
No.
Little Pony.
He's drinking
my
beer.
Little Pony.
So
Okay.
are we going regional now?
Yeah, let's talk SB80.
SB 80?
Wait.
Wait. Before we get into SB 80, I want to do one. Just one.
Just one.
AB 211.
211?
Yeah.
211 in progress?
No, not that one. No, this goes into effect. It is literally if you own a multiple family house or an
Quadplex,
apartment
duplex,
building
apartment,
or something of that
Tiny
nature.
home development.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, does it cover trailer parks?
I don't believe it covers trailer parks, but if you are a how you put it, a slumlord,
So most of Parump's landlords.
I wouldn't say most of Pahrump landlords.
A predominant.
I don't know because I
preponderance.
won't say it. I won't say it just because I have not rented from a lot of places out here, and I don't know if they're slumlords. But This goes into effect across the entire state. If you are a slumlord, the state can now take over your property by judgment order and make the necessary repairs.
At your expense.
No. They collect all the rent, all that. You get no money from your property until the repairs are made.
Okay,
Now, if the repairs...
Hang on.
Okay.
So I can take my property that's a slum, have the state do all the work for me in exchange for me not charging rent during that time period.
No, the rent's still collected. It's
Hey.
just collected by the state. Now, the other aspect
Right,
of that,
okay, fine. So I'm just not collecting the rent, but they're doing all the repairs for free.
they're doing all that. They have to get it genned all up, but it's coming all out of your pocket in the end.
Oh, okay, never mind.
So the state can actually secure a loan in your name for that.
What?
And get this. This is the better. If the trustee that's appointed to look at it to see if it can get repaired goes through and says, hey, it cannot be repaired or the repairs are too expensive, then they will force the landlord to then move all tenants to a location or
Okay, so force,
Out of
like I get to evict them?
nope, you don't get to evict them. Your building is getting condemned.
Okay,
and
so they're getting evicted.
You still have to pay for all of them to be able to move.
So I gotta, pay for a U-Haul for them, right?
You have to pay for packers to come in and pack up their stuff.
Okay, so I gotta pay the entire salary for the Green Bay Packers to come in and move them.
Yep.
Well, I'm glad they gave it an appropriate number,
Yeah.
211.
Yeah, because it's going to murder somebody.
Which is police code for an armed robbery.
Yeah. And this is if the state goes. This is the judge can go through and do that. So it's literally requires the landlord to maintain a dwelling unit in a habitable condition at all times during the tenancy, and provides a dwelling unit is not habitable if it violates provisions of housing or health codes concerning health and safety, sanitation, or
my house doesn't
fitness
even meet
of-
those damn things.
What?
My house doesn't meet those things. Have you read that freaking code?
Yes.
All of it, page cover to cover, all like 50 billion pages of it.
I've read into that code because I wanted to know specifically for decks, for HVAC, for things of that nature.
Our partially empty pool, our pool that is,
Yes, our pool.
that is
So-
now an open 2-foot hole in the ground. Yeah.
So looking at that type of stuff, it was just like, holy shit. But yeah, if you own property and rent it out, you need to make sure that
You're not
Keep
going to
it
get
on the
robbed
open up.
from.
I've known people who rented in this town and lived in ones that needed to be
Can they seize?
condemned or
Okay, so
at
if
least
I'm an
updated.
owner tenant, so if I'm living in half my duplex, can I get the state to pay for my half of the repairs too?
no. It still goes back to you.
Can they seize my home from me? Because you can't seize half a duplex.
They seize the entirety of the duplex or
Right.
the quad or something of that nature.
I'm not paying rent on my unit,
Yep.
Huh.
but they can seize my home.
Yep.
Tool
Apparently.
in progress.
So, yeah. But you wanted to get into SB 80.
Are you a classic car guy?
I enjoy classic cars.
Shade tree mechanic?
A what?
Shade tree mechanic?
A shade tree mechanic?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Guy
doing
works
work.
under a shade tree,
We have trees out here.
We don't, but under an awning, pop up,
Yeah,
blazing hot sun.
yeah. I've done that a time or two.
Okay. Planning on doing an LS swap from a junk engine that you just rebuilt?
Not necessarily. I try to keep my classics original as much as possible.
Got an 03 Daimler Benz that you need to put a new motor in?
Okay, so you're talking about like trying to get something more efficient,
I'm talking
more
1903.
effective, or
No,
more
I'm talking
powerful.
1903 Daimler Benz.
I understand that, but getting something more modern to put into that vehicle.
No, even trying to get a replica.
Okay.
Okay? You damn well better have all the emission control information for it, because they took this bill, SB 80,
Mm-hmm.
which is intended, according to its information, to combat chop shops and stolen vehicles. Correct?
Yeah, well, because the original SB 80 was to combat stolen vehicles. The headline of it literally read, for the purpose of locating stolen vehicles, except as otherwise provided in subsection 3, which is no longer there,
There is no subsection 3.
and an employee of the Department of Public Safety, Department of Motor Vehicles, or local law enforcement
So-
agency whose primary responsible is to conduct
Okay,
investigation
pause.
following theft of motor vehicles may inspect that stuff.
Pause.
Yeah.
So Jenny down at the DMV can walk into any auto shop and demand to see the VIN numbers? He's an employee of the Department of Motor Vehicles.
If it involves whose primary responsibility is to conduct investigation. So, if
So the DMV SWAT team can show up.
the DMV SWAT team can show up, if that's their whole thing, if their department is for the theft of motor vehicles, they can go through and be like, they're supposed to do it during open hours of the establishment. Okay, which is really funny because the last time I checked, a chop shop doesn't really have open hours. Yeah,
They don't have a sign on the door or anything. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
So,
So far,
that-
so good.
that's what it was initially.
So far, so good.
Huh?
That sounds like a good bill.
Yeah.
Other than missing
Other than missing subsection
a
3.
section to replace
Oh,
it.
wait. I do believe it was subsection 3 through 5 were all deleted.
Okay.
All deleted.
All deleted. Expletive deleted.
They went,
No.
all right, all of this is now gone.
Okay.
Which, for me, is really annoying because I had to deal with this while I was reading passages for Air Force where all of a sudden they'd say, refer to this paragraph,
And it's not there.
and it's deleted. And it's been
But
deleted
this
for
law
some
was
time.
passed. This law has been passed and signed by the governor,
Uh-huh.
including a reference to a section that wasn't there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Carry on.
So now they went through, and this is where it gets really fun. Okay? As you were saying, except otherwise provided in subsection 2, which is no longer there,
2 is deleted, so there are no exceptions.
tamper with a device for the control of emotions of a motor vehicle or remove such a device from a motor vehicle, including, without limitation, exchanging the engine of a motor vehicle for a different engine.
So LS swap.
Or possess an electronic device capable of tampering with a device for the control of emotions or motor
So
vehicles.
tuning.
Oh, so any tuning devices,
Any tuning
any
devices.
mods, anything like that.
Okay. You know what this sounds like so far?
Dude, you know what that makes me wonder? Does that mean your testing device to go through and individually fire the stuff?
Yes.
That's also illegal? The stuff for fucking repairs
You know what this
and diagnosis?
You know what this fucking sounds like?
That a non-car person went through and just
No,
fucking...
I know
grab
exactly.
this
I
directly
know
from
exactly
California?
where this came from. It came from California. This sounds like California Air Resources Board CARB bullshit. Okay,
Okay.
to the point where they were tearing vehicles apart
Mhm.
on the side of the road in Northern California to look for mods.
Yeah. Well,
If
this
you,
is...
you put a new throttle body in,
Uh-huh.
we'll rip that out. You got to replace that right here on the side of the road with OEM.
Now you can't.
Now you can't drive.
Yeah. Okay, wait. Here's the other portion of this. This is really going to drive the vast majority of us up the fucking wall.
Okay. I'm already
Dude,
up the wall.
a person does not violate the paragraph E. Okay, that's the whole except for this.
Paragraph E doesn't exist.
No, paragraph E does exist. That's what I just fucking
Okay.
read.
Section 2. And
Subsection 2 does not exist.
Of subsection 1, by exchanging of engines of a motor vehicle for
Okay?
an electric motor.
Fuck them.
yeah.
So it's whatever fucking engine you have in your vehicle, you can swap it out for an electric motor.
It doesn't.
For any fucking electric motor. Now I can see the reason why you say this is straight out of California.
This is California
Because
bullshit.
I've literally
We
looked
have
into this.
Californicated Nevada.
California has gone through and there's a pop-up of all these ones that are taking electric motors and swapping them out in classic cars. These are the motors that got like 8 miles to the gallon. And the reason why is because just the engine swap to the battery swap by itself, you're actually having a weight reduction.
Yeah.
Because the old school engines were 7.3, 7.4, 7.5 liter engines. Oh, yeah.
When Tyler had the electric.
The electric fire truck that is still on its way to the Los Angeles Fires from San Diego.
Now, this is where I'm going to disagree with you on this. A different engine of any device for the control. You can swap out a different engine if any device for the control of emotions of motor vehicle that is included with the engine is being inserted into the motor vehicle that is being operated. AKA,
Okay.
if you're doing an engine swap,
Okay.
you have to take the emission control system that was in that other one and also put it in your vehicle.
Okay, so I got to rip the exhaust out now.
So not only do you have to take the exhaust, you also have to take anything that was going to that exhaust, such as your electronics,
Catalytic
and also put it in.
No more
Catalytic
pipes.
converter. Yep.
Which when you think about, pick and pull type of parts, a lot of
Exactly.
times you can't get
It
all
doesn't
of
all come together.
Either
Or
that
it's
or it's
wrecked.
already been taken.
Yeah, or it's been wrecked.
So you have to take, but you can replace it with the OEM. So once again, yeah.
Okay, so I see a couple of industries that's going to fuck.
Okay.
Number one, classic cars.
Mhm.
Because I am sure as absolute fuck not going to be able to find an original document on the emission controls of a Ford Model A.
Okay, yeah.
So I can't put a new Model A engine in because I can't find the documentation on it.
Well, you know what you can do is you can get an original Jeep, because there's a couple of companies over in Asia right now that bought the original blueprints,
Uh-huh.
and they will literally get you a stamped out Jeep
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Willie's.
and crate it over to you for you to assemble with your team
Right.
of 4.
Right.
And you guys can try to beat the record, and I think it's like 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Or
Yeah,
something.
to assemble a
Is
Jeep.
Dude, they were
Great.
fucking
Is that,
amazing.
is that on Temu?
Yeah. The damn thing's only this big, Jeff. So gonna hurt the classic car industry.
Yeah, okay.
Number two, the racing culture
Mm.
we have here. Because what do I do with my Rice rocket? Well, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to engine swap it.
Okay.
Number two, I'm going to tune it now that I have it. But here's the problem. Even if I do an engine swap, okay? If I do an engine swap, one of the things I have to do to the new engine, because I put a different powertrain behind it, is tune it.
Yeah, so that way it runs at its peak efficiency. Or for you'd want to tune it for power. Did you sit on your nut again?
Yes,
Jesus.
but
All
just
right.
one of them. So yeah, this is an awful bill. It's been passed. Governor Buttass signed this like an idiot.
Yeah, Section 8 has been deleted by the amendment. I love it because there's so many sections of this thing that was just deleted.
And then references to sections that were deleted.
Yeah, the subsection. Unless I'm reading this wrong, but when I read this and I was like, yo, I'm looking for this subsection, and I'm like, I can't find this subsection. And what pisses me off about this is, once again, this was originally a bill that was aimed at car theft, part theft, and for those entities to be able to hunt it down. And now they slid in this amendment and said, hey, we're going to delete 2 through 5 sections,
Okay.
and then turn it into, hey, now you can't do this. We're going to slide this, rather than have a new bill. They
Right,
meant,
a clean bill.
what we're going to do is we're going to amend another one that has to deal with automobiles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's Nevada stupidity.
Uh-huh.
You want California stupidity?
Okay.
And I have talked about this bill before. AB 50.
Okay.
Okay. They're not even hiding their bullshit in this thing.
Okay.
Okay. They are. This isn't about fairness. This isn't about anything other than partisan bullshit. Now, I'll tell you exactly why I can say this.
Okay.
The bill is set to sunset in 2030. So just in time for midterms of the next president.
Okay.
So So they can go back to the old maps at that point.
Oh.
So this is simply just Newsom and his little lackeys trying to pack the legislature
Okay.
for the leftists.
Okay.
That's all it is. Doesn't have anything to do with fairness. Doesn't
Mm.
have anything to do with election integrity. Doesn't have to do anything with anything. It's absolute, complete, and total bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Grr.
Oh, by the way, the government's still shut down.
Oh, America held hostage day what?
Yes.
Yeah. And according to the 2019 bill, it is no longer even optional, because it used to be optional,
Mm-hmm.
to vote back pay.
Mm.
So what this is telling me is the government is shut down, right?
Yeah.
The average government worker can't do anything. Not permitted. But they're guaranteed to be being paid
Mm.
in a lump sum
Mm.
at the end of this bullshit.
Okay.
So we're paying for somebody, kind of like Judge Fiore,
Who isn't working?
that isn't working
Mm-hmm.
to sit on her pampered ass, which has been enhanced somehow,
Mm-hmm.
do nothing.
You call that enhanced?
She's got plastic surgery, dude. I don't know what she got. I don't want to look.
Okay.
Do nothing and get paid full. Tell me this is somehow, I don't know, a good thing? It's not. It's bullshit. They should have these government workers go in and work for free right now.
Mm.
Because they're going to get back pay.
They can turn them on the side of the road.
No. Have them go do their normal fucking job.
True.
Because they're getting paid for their normal fucking job. Go do your job.
It's like, because you think of all the people government shutdowns hurt. It's not just the government employees.
No.
It's anyone who relies on payments from the government.
Right. It's grants. It's all these other things.
Somewhat. The only reason why I say somewhat is because VA,
Not shut down.
not shut down, but there are some services like the outreach services
Right,
and things
that
of
are
that nature that are diminished capacity. Now, as a retiree, I still get my paycheck, and the reason why is because they set it up similar to USPS,
Right.
which means that they have to have that separate. That's all payment that has already been paid in full.
Yes. It's fully funded.
Yeah.
Now, I am in favor of a federal law that was proposed just before the shutdown.
Okay.
Just before the shutdown by an actual senator.
Okay.
That they don't get paid until the government reopens.
And several people have already gone through to donate their thing. I wonder if it's into their own foundation or
Most
somebody
likely.
else's. You know.
You know what I've heard? I've heard that if the government shutdown continues, Pfizer will be forced to lay off 200 congresspeople.
Well, yeah. It's and still it's a deadlock over healthcare.
Right, and this should be an easy bill to pass. A CR, a continuing resolution, simply keeps the government continuing to function at the existing level of funding. You don't need to tack on anything new, different, or make any changes. A CR is simply, oh yeah, we can keep going.
Doing the same thing until we.
Yep. Well, it's interesting because I've been doing the research, going through and seeing exactly what's being talked about, what not. I mean, for comedy, I kind of have to stay up to date.
Oh, yeah.
But one side saying it's to fund illegals, the other one's saying no, it's to continue ACA, and
Which covers illegals. Or reimbursements for states that are covering illegals.
okay. And the other portion was to for Medicaid. And I'm like, okay. So both of
For
them are
illegals.
pulling a scarecrow and
For
going
illegals.
this
Yeah.
way. So I haven't gotten into the specific documentation and everything else to sit there and say whether it's for illegals or for
Well,
others.
I happen to know both Medicaid and the ACA
Okay.
do provide health care for undocumented individuals.
Okay.
Okay? So the other
So-
thing that we need to update is the meeting of generals. because we
Okay.
talked about this.
Yeah.
The ostensible reason and what has been released, I can't speak to what happened behind closed doors.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't there. I'm not a general. I'm in better shape than most of those generals.
Mm-hmm.
But grooming and PT standards.
Yep.
General, you're on a profile, sir,
Mm-hmm.
is the answer to most of this.
Yeah.
See, they're going to have a first sergeant screaming at this general to run harder and climb obstacles. You climb obstacles like old people, fuck! I bet you if there was a jelly donut on top of this obstacle, you would get your ass up here!
Nice full metal jacket. Yeah. And if you don't like it, get out.
Yeah,
That's what they.
retire.
That's what they said. And what's really interesting is how many aides. And
AIDS? Generals have AIDS?
I mean aides of the secretary, as well as the leads of these military branches.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, these are the people who assist and stuff like that. So rather than firing the general themselves, what they're doing is then going after their aides and saying, "You're gone, you're gone, you're gone." And if you've ever been in that position, it's sort of like a divorce because that's pretty much your work spouse.
Yeah.
Because they're the person who takes care of a lot of the background details, the static, so that way you can focus on the big PowerPoints.
Got it.
Yeah, they bring the jelly donuts.
Yeah, they bring the jelly donuts. But at that point in time, the Department of War has gone through and done this. The latest victim of that was the Navy's. Yeah, the Navy.
What, no more beards?
Nope, they went through and just fired one. He fired another one. So it's one of those things where I'm literally looking at, is this The Apprentice 2.0, where
You're
it's
fired.
like, you're fired, you're fired, you're fired.
You know what else we're firing?
What?
Hellfire missiles at boats.
Oh, off Venezuela?
A little bit another one. That's what it's
Caracas
for.
denounced U.S. F-35 jets as harassment, while American warships expanded Caribbean patrols. Yeah, I saw that pop up. I showed you that one of the places that I like to go actually has this rundown list.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't mean rundown. It's literally, it goes through, talks about pretty much everything that's going around in the world the last 24 hours. And
Does it talk about the amount of methane found in Uranus?
no.
That was the discovery today.
Oh, wow.
That it has far more methane than we expected.
So the U.S. is going to be invading?
Yes.
In
Don't ask
Tokyo, they just had Japan's ruling party leader is now female and set to be the first female prime minister in Japan. Germany, Munch Airport shut down twice after drone sightings, fueling fears of aerial intrusions across Europe.
The Ruskies.
In Gaza, Hamas accepted Trump's peace plan in principle, offering to free the hostages of Israel if Israel withdraws.
They started.
Yeah, Trump urged Israel to stop bombing, and as Egypt prepares to host the talks.
Do you have enough left in there?
4.
Okay. Because there's something important.
Okay.
Our drinking game continues. That's
Uh-oh.
what's on fire.
We're
A
up.
Dutch ship. Guess where?
Does it have Greta Thunberg on it?
No. This is not on.
I know.
They did not shoot a flare into the awning again. But get ready to drink because the Houthis have struck again in the Bab el Mandeb.
So we got that going on. And of course, that whole 48 boats or whatever, Israelis met them and, said, hey, no, knock it off.
How about not illegally immigrating into our country?
Yeah.
You don't have a visa, man.
Well, and the factor of it is that they were saying that, hey, we have supplies for them and
They
whatnot.
searched the boats.
Yep.
There were not supplies on them.
Just a whole bunch of people just sitting there and
Yes.
yeah.
Publicity stunt.
We want to be
Now,
seen.
Here's the deal. I made this joke in the lounge last night. You can call me racist, whatever. You know who should be really in favor of free Palestine?
Who?
The Jews. Oi, because anything that's free, we want to get in on.
It might just be a lost in translation type thing.
It could be.
Yeah.
Free Palestine, we're going to go take it. That's why we're here.
Yeah.
What? When? Where? Who? Well, my mic's drooping. I got.
way down in your beard.
Anybody got a poop pill for my mic?
Another big one, of course,
Nice, thank
was rush strike on a train. 30 injured. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, but apparently they did that. But Ukraine answered back by drone strikes on Russians' energy sites again. Papua New Guinea approved a defense treaty with Australia. Yeah.
Okay. They're kind of in the neighborhood.
So, I mean,
Okay.
it is Australia is the Florida.
So who's planning on invading Papua New Guinea?
I don't know.
Japanese. The Japanese. Again, we failed last time. We're going to go at it again. My question is, what does New Guinea have as far as military forces? And secondarily, what does Australia have as far as a navy?
Submarines. Brought
Like
to you,
two of them.
brought to you by the U.S. or the USA, and we're actually actively like doing trades with them and doing that due to the factor of they're a huge trade partner as well. I mean, Poland has been doing really good in the numbers, but Australia opened the doors because they were like, you know what, we'd like to have a deep sea navy as well. And considering that they're in that general region, they're like, you know what,
By deep sea.
yeah. So they can just go,
Don't they get hung up on that barrier reef thing? Or
But I wanted to end with this last little bit before we talk about this cigar because it was a tasty cigar.
It was great. But they got 36 ships.
London, Britain,
Is falling
unveiled
down?
digital ID plans, igniting debate over privacy.
Yes, you cannot have a job. You cannot own a home. You cannot rent a home. You cannot exist in any way, shape, or form. You cannot buy, nor can you sell. Does it sound familiar?
Mhm.
Without a digital ID
Yeah.
in the United Kingdom. You cannot get online. Your digital ID must be attached to your IP address and your online activities. You must have your biometrics complete with that.
So once again, Miss Producer,
is that true if I'm an immigrant too?
Yes, absolutely, but not an illegal one.
this is delightful. All the way down to the band. It just went out on me because I was talking for so long, but I'm like, I'm half tempted to relight it again. Very nice on the palate, not too heavy, but it was also not too light.
No, it has like I said, vanilla note.
Yeah, but it wasn't like I was sitting there smoking a freaking ultralight or something of that nature where I'm like, ooh, dirty air, look at me. Yay.
It didn't taste like a vape.
Yeah.
No.
So it was very pleasant in that aspect.
You know where you can get them? In limited numbers. Still available at Lowside Cigar Lounge.
Nice.
Hold up your giveaway. So.
Oh, and if you buy 3 or more, you get a key fob. Drew Estates. Keep up.
Yeah.
Keep up.
Nice.
What's it say?
Folks. Love is for suckers.
Fair enough.
But it does have something else in it, and that says cigars are for lovers.
Detach
And
before
we
flight.
know this because Bill Clinton.
That's right.
He had so much love he spread it around.
That's right. I had a
And
lot of love.
maybe if he put it in the right
Chicks.
pocket, she wouldn't
Hey,
have.
why does my cigar taste like shit, Monica?
Because I put it in your other cigar holder.
Oh, the dirty brown one?
No, not that one. I was talking about the other cigar holder itself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the other Clinton.
No! No!
You wondered why it tasted like shit.
No!
Yep. Some things age like fine wine. Other things,
Age like Hillary Clinton?
like milk. But then, like out of aged milk, you can actually get some phenomenal cheeses.
Cheese, yeah.
Yeah, but
I will say they age like that bottle of Kahlua
Oh,
that we
Jesus,
found
yes.
this morning.
ugh.
Yeah.
An old
Kahlua
bottle of
kept
Kahlua.
on the shelf way too long.
Yeah, no.
So we'll be back on Tuesday.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun.
I'll see you next Tuesday.
Yep.
I'm Michael.
I'm Jacob. You're still a twat waffle.
And what
the fuck, motherfuckers?